What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. My name is Austin, and today we're checking out a brand that I've been hearing a lot about on the internet, and that is Bronson MFG. So, Bronson MFG is a brand that mainly focuses on reproducing classic menswear and military pieces. They're probably most well known for their t shirts. I know a lot of people have been talking about them just because they are very similar to the one worn by Carmi in the show The Bear. They use a similar technique and are extremely high quality, but are probably at around a fourth of the price, so I can definitely see why a lot of people are talking about them. But other than the t-shirts, Bronson MFG also makes a bunch of other great products, so today we're going to be checking them out, and to be honest, I am pretty impressed by what I've seen so far. Just a quick disclaimer that Bronson MFG is a Chinese company and they will be shipping your orders from China, but in no way does that mean that they make bad quality product. Product quality is definitely not determined by the country that it's made in, it's determined by the factory that it's made in. And I can tell you by my firsthand experience that quality is not something you're gonna have to worry about. The brand also has really good customer service. After placing my order, they reached out to me by email just to double check all the sizes that I need and recommend the ones that they thought would best work for me, which I honestly thought was very helpful. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out what I got. First, taking a look at their very popular t-shirts, I have their 9-ounce tubular fit t-shirt, which retails for $24.99, and their Loopwheel tubular athletic fit t-shirt, which retails for $32.99. So both of these tees are going to have a tubular construction, and if you don't know what that is, basically these t-shirts don't have a side seam. The body is made out of a single piece of fabric, which is going to give the t-shirt more of a tighter fit to the body, giving it more of a vintage look. Now getting into their 9-ounce tubular t-shirt, this is going to be the cheaper out of the two. I would say that this t-shirt is very close to just a high quality version of the Uniqlo U cotton t-shirts. It has that same kind of thick, stiff feeling to the fabric. The collar seems to be about the same thickness with the same type of construction, but you can definitely tell that the quality of the cotton they use is a step up from the ones they use at Uniqlo. The fit, I would say, is also very similar to the one at Uniqlo. It has a kind of boxy, very slightly cropped fit, but it's going to have enough room in the chest and arms to be comfortable. Now for the Loopwheel Athletic Fit t-shirt, this is where things get more premium and is the t-shirt that everyone has been talking about. So for this t-shirt, they use a technique called Loopwheel to make the t-shirt. It's a very specialized technique that I believe uses very specific machines, which in the end gives the t-shirt a extremely high quality feel. The material almost feels like a very thin sweatshirt where it's extremely thick, but at the same time soft. You can definitely feel it on your body when you're wearing it. The only thing is that because of this construction, t-shirts like this tend to fit very tight, especially around the chest. So I got both of these in a size large, and while the 9-ounce one fits me fine, the Lupo one actually fits me pretty tight in the chest. I probably could have gone up to a size XL, which I probably will try and reorder just because the quality of the t-shirt is so good. Along with being tighter in the chest, the Lupo t-shirt is also very slightly cropped compared to the 9-ounce one, so something to consider if you are on the shorter side. This t-shirt may just fit you better. And comparing it to its contemporaries like the one from Mersby Sherman, which is going to be close to $100, or Lady White Co., which is going to be close to around, I believe, $80. This being just around $34 is definitely a bargain, and I can definitely see why it's so popular. Now getting into some of the pants, which honestly is always my favorite part of checking out a new brand. These are their British Army Gurkha Bermuda pants that retail for $54.99, and I got mine in a size 6. Now let me just start off by saying that I love these pants. I love the fit of them. They have a very nice wide fit that's going to sit over my shoes very well. I love the material. It feels very solid. It feels like it's going to wear in very well and kind of conform to my body. I also love the color. It has that very deep green olive that I've been looking for when it comes to a pair of pants for a while. And I also love the double pleats on the pant that give it a certain unique look and not something that you're going to see on a lot of military type pants. Now, my only one big issue, and I'm sure you guys can see what that might be, is the fastening system that this pant uses. If I could describe it, it's basically like using two different belts on each side to kind of tighten the pant with a button fly. And like I said before, Bronson MFG is all about reproducing the classics as close as the original as they can. So it makes sense why they would keep this kind of fastening system. But imagining myself wearing this out and maybe trying just to use a restroom, it honestly takes me a few minutes just to loosen each of the belts to get it to a point where it's loose enough I could remove it from my body. So from a practicality standpoint, it just doesn't make sense to keep it. But if you are a person who wouldn't mind dealing with this kind of thing, I would say definitely check these out. These are definitely a hidden gem. And next up, we have their Vietnam War OG 107 utility fatigue pants that retail for $54.99, and I got mine in a size medium. So this is honestly just another solid pair of pants from Bronson MFG. I have the same feelings as this as the other pant we just took a look at. Both the fit is a nice wide, true to the OG type of fit. The materials also feel great. They feel like they're going to last you a long time. And the color is also just exactly what you're looking for that military vibe. The only difference between these and the other ones is going to be, of course, they have that traditional fastening system, which is going to be great, and these fatigue style pockets that you can see with this rectangle shape on the front of the pant. Now, I have tried out a lot of brands that make a similar style to this one, brands like Engineered Garments, Stan Ray, or even some at Uniqlo. And I will say that from a price point, this is only going to be about $55, which is in line with the price that you'd see at Uniqlo for retail. But when it comes to quality, I would put these up with the best of them. So Engineered Garments, I believe their pants retail for around $200. These are pretty damn close in terms of quality. They're 100% cotton, they feel great, they're very substantial, and it honestly blows brands like Engineered Garments out the water when it comes to value. Now, personally for me, after trying these on, I just found out that I'm just not a huge fan of the fatigue style type of pant. I'm much more inclined toward the pleated one that we just took a look at. But if you are into pants like these, I would definitely recommend checking these out. So the last pair of pants we have are the US Army 5th Model Tropical Jungle Fatigue Pants. They retail for $62.99, and I got mine in a size small. You already know I had to check out a pair of their cargos, given that they are a company making military type clothes. So this pair of pants actually came in a set. Bronson MFG also came out with a jungle fatigue jacket to go along with these. But unfortunately that was sold out, and honestly these cargos are also selling out in a lot of sizes. Which is something to keep in mind with Bronson MFG is that they seem to do kind of one-off drops with their clothes, and other than a few staples that they keep restocking, a lot of items do tend to sell out. So if you are following them and see that they drop something that you like, I would definitely recommend jumping on it while you can. But getting back to the pant, these are a very, of course, traditional pair of cargo pants. They are made out of a very nice ripstop material, have two large cargo pockets on each pant, have adjusters on each of the cuffs, and also have waist adjusters so that can help adjust to whatever you need. And unlike the Carhartt cargos that I have, actually work. So also just nothing but good things to say about this pair of pants. I think the fit of these is very good. I probably could have got mine in a size medium, but I had to get it in a size small just because they were sold out. But I think in a size medium, they would have fit perfectly on my body and would have been exactly what I was looking for. Comparing it to other brands that make similar items, the ones I can think of are probably Carhartt Work in Progress and Rothco. Both of those brands produce really nice ripstop cargos, but I believe Carhartt whips are going to be around the $180 price point. Rothco's probably around the $50 price point. These are just above the Rothco ones at around 62, but I would say the quality compared to Rothco is going to be much better and probably more in line with the Carhartt whip ones. So unfortunately, since I wasn't able to get the size I needed for this pair of pants, I'm going to have to return them, but definitely a good one. Now taking a look at some of their outerwear, we have their 1930s Wabash Railway work coat. It retails for $69.99 and I got mine in a size medium. Now, unfortunately, like I said before, they do sell out of a lot of things, and a lot of the jackets that I wanted to check out weren't available. But I did get this railway jacket that I thought was pretty cool. It has a really nice stitching detail on the front with a really nice deep indigo color. I have a similar one that I bought from Uniqlo a few years ago, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on that one, so I thought this one can kind of be an upgrade to that. The fit of this jacket is pretty standard, which was different than what I thought. I originally thought it was going to fit a little more oversized, but remembering that Bronson MFG kind of just reproduces classic items, I think in retrospect that makes a lot of sense. Once again though, I am impressed with this jacket. I think the quality of it feels great. It's a pretty substantial material. The pattern that they put on it feels really good, and the hardware that they use also looks really great. The one thing that I really have an issue with is this little thing that they put on the collar, which you don't really see if you're going to be having the jacket buttoned up all the way, but if you're wearing it a little more casual and, loosened up, this just kind of sticks out awkwardly, which I think is just a really weird look. So not something that I'm gonna end up keeping, but still a pretty good jacket. And the last piece that I got is their US Army First Model M65 Field Jacket Liner. It retails for $50.99, and I got mine in a size medium. So a liner jacket is something that I've been looking for a few years, and I've seen a couple in kind of like vintage stores and online on eBay, but I was always a little sketchy on trying them out just because the quality of them can be pretty hit or miss. So I thought I'd try it out with Bronson MFG. If you guys don't know, this is a jacket that is supposed to be the lining of another outer jacket, which they also sell as part of a set, but I just got the lining one to check out. So all of these buttons that are on the jacket here, these are meant to attach to the outer shell of the jacket. So there's no way to actually close this part of the jacket. It's more just to wear as, kind of think of it like a cardigan. Now, overall, I would say I'm not mad at the jacket at all. The quality of it seems pretty good. It has all the fixtures and features that you would expect from a lining jacket. The fit of this jacket is a little bit tighter to the body than I would have liked. My original thought when buying this style of jacket was that it would fit oversized, so it has kind of that more Japanese Americana kind of look, which honestly may have been solved if I just sized up to a size large, so that's probably on me. The only problem that I have is the price. I think $69.99 is a bit steep for this type of jacket when I would say vintage ones go for more, maybe like $30 or so. So I think overall I'd probably lean more towards those. But if you are like me and are a bit lazy when it comes to vintage hunting and are just looking for a jacket that has the look without worrying about the quality or the condition of it, this is definitely an easy way to go. So for my final thoughts, honestly, I am super happy that I checked out Bronson MFG. In terms of a price to quality ratio, I would say this brand is definitely up there, and I'm definitely going to be checking out their things in the future. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.